For today's starting lineup, first for the visiting team, the Lions. Number 5, Libby Bradford. Number 9, Judy Blake. Number 8, Kyla Brown. Number 7, Erica Berman. Number 21, Abby Bradford. Number 23, Libby Drum. Number 4, Abby Kane. The Lions are coached by Emmanuel and assisted by Chad Nelson. And now for the starting lineup for your North Greenville Crusaders. Number 1, Kenzie Pierce. Number 2, Nomi Odeye. Number 4, Ashley Wilkins. Number 14, Leighton Porterfield. Number 22, Megan Gall. Number 25, Megan Gall. Number 6, Hannah Lewis. Your Crusaders are coached by Greg Mosley and assisted by Alex Cooper. At this time, we ask that you please rise for the invocation and remain standing as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Let us pray. Father God, we thank you for this day, Lord. We thank you for life after strength. Lord, we just ask that you be with us throughout these matches, Lord, and continue to help us to keep our eyes on you. Lord, we thank you for these gifts and talents, Lord, and let them be used for your glory. So in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Welcome everyone inside Hayes Gymnasium, where North Greenville women's volleyball gets ready to take the court. First off facing the Emmanuel College Lions in a Conference Carolinas game. We have 2 more games coming up after this. Benedict College also in the house from the Columbia area. They will be playing Emmanuel in the second game after this first game. And then North Greenville will return to the court to play Benedict in the third and final matchup. So a volleyball mini tournament, if you will, going on here as fall break is underway on the campus of North Greenville University. So happy fall break, everyone, if you're listening and watching at home. North Greenville comes in 14-6 that's their overall record coming into this game, 6-2 in the conference. Emmanuel 9-9 and even 500 overall, 2-6 within the conference.
Yeah, the Lady Crusaders lost a tough one last night here at Hayes Gymnasium to the Erskine Flying Fleet.
And we're underway. Emmanuel gets the ball serve, and there's Adeyeye at the net. Can't get it to fall for her. Emmanuel gets a shot to return off the block, and they'll get the first point of the match.
Just a great job there by the Lady Lions.
Number 4, Allie Kane, a junior out of Aurora, Illinois, on the serve. Here's the set, a quick pop over by number 22 for North Greenville, Madison Poge, right in the middle of the Emmanuel defense. They don't have a chance to return. It's 1-all.
Just a heads-up play there. Able to get the point.
Now Crusaders will get a chance to serve. Here's a set to net by Emmanuel, and North Greenville tips it back over. That's a point for North Greenville. Number 1, Kinsey Pierce, coming off being named the Conference Carolinas Player of the Week in women's volleyball.
And she's showing one of the reasons why she was named that Player of the Week.
North Greenville takes the lead, 2-1. Here's a set by Emmanuel. Off the block, Emmanuel recovers. Nice dig. And again, blocked. Adieye and Pierce combined for that one. And that serve, a little too long, out of the back of the court. It'll be a point to Emmanuel. They'll get a chance to serve again. Number 21, Abby Bradford. Number 4, Ashlyn Wilkinson can't hang on to it.
Hey, you'll have things like that happen. You just got to shake them off, move on to the next point.
Bradford again to serve for the Lions. Dig there by Porterfield. Here's the set, IAAA. Good save again by number 7, Burnham for the Lions. And a miscommunication in the backfield for North Greenville. Porterfield diving for it with no help. Emmanuel takes the lead, retakes the lead, 4-3.
Where you got to talk.
Bradford, third straight serve, Lions up 4-3. Porterfield handles that one, and it goes back, and North Greenville's got to get it over. They will. Number 4, Wilkinson gets it over. And again, Emmanuel catches North Greenville out of position. Julie DeBlanc right in the middle of the court. Nobody there to take it.
Great dive there on the back row by North Greenville to keep the ball alive. But the Lions able to, like you said, catch North Greenville out of position.
Bradford line drive serve. 2 North Greenville players collide to return that one. Pierce with a nice dig. Adieye, slight tap over. Emmanuel's there to save that one. And Bradford can't send it back over. North Greenville stems the tide for a moment, gets a point in the ball back.
North Greenville within 1 now.
Madison Poge back to serve. Here comes the set, and it's going to go over the net on the set. Emmanuel gives up a point. We're tied up at 5. The serve by Poge. Emmanuel will set again, this time right down the middle. Porterfield there to dig that one up. Now from the far side, North Greenville stuffed. The block goes out of bounds, and they'll get the point.
Take points however you get them.
Poge again to serve.
Double hit.
Double hit called against Emmanuel.
Got to be careful when you go to hit it with 2 hands that you have to hit it simultaneously, the ball simultaneously with both hands at the exact same time.
North Greenville now up 2. It's 7-5. Here comes the Lions. They'll try the far side again, and they're able to get it. Erica Burnham gets the bounce off Adieye.
You got to give credit to her on that nice kill.
Number 11, Cody Patterson, subs in for the Lions. She'll go back to serve. Porterfield handles it. Here comes the set. North Greenville gets it. Adieye and Sarah Miller. Now Adieye heads to the bench for a rest. Number 10, Megan Stedding, goes back to serve for the Lady Crusaders. Emmanuel will set. And they will get the near side. Number 9, Julie DeBlanc out of Copenhagen, Denmark. Gets the Lions to within 1. It's 8-7.
Wow, that's a unique town name.
DeBlanc on the serve. Stedding handles it. Here comes the set. Pierce on the far side. Not in bounds.
Barely missed it by just a couple of inches right there. It was close.
Knotted up at 8. DeBlanc back to serve again. Here comes a set for North Greenville. Number 5, Taylor Dukes. Almost had one. Now Emmanuel has to get over. They will. Dukes will try again. This time opts for a lighter tap over, but still can't get that one. Emmanuel tries again. Can't get that one. And Dukes able to get that one. Third time's a charm. Bounces off of the Lions. Crusaders up 9-8.
Yeah, on that play right there, that might be a bang-bang play if there's no dive for the ball. But hey, Crusaders will take the point.
Pierce back to serve. Line drive serve. Emmanuel there to handle it. Here comes the set. Light tap over by Mickey Drum. Handled by North Greenville. Pierce with the smoker over, but Emmanuel's there to handle it. And now there goes Burnham. And somehow North Greenville's able to get that one, and Dukes knocks it over. Emmanuel gets it back into the field of play, and Burnham can't keep it in bounds as it sails out in front of the scorers table. 10-8 North Greenville on that long rally.
We have an official coming in to give the towel to mop up the perspiration off the court.
And we have a towel timeout.
Wonder if that's an official rule.
Pierce is back to serve for North Greenville. Here comes Emmanuel, the set. Burnham on the far side. North Greenville there to handle it. Number 22, Pose. And that one lands in the far side corner. Number 11, Sarah Miller.
Just an absolutely nice kill there by Miller. Hit the back corner. Put it where nobody else could get it.
Biggest lead of the game for either team. It's 11-8. Here's the set by Bradford. She likes to pop it over. North Greenville's there to handle it. And Megan Gage almost pops it over. And Miller almost got another one, but Emmanuel recovers that one. There goes Burnham, who gets it in the back of the court.
Great rally there by both teams. Emmanuel able to come away with the point.
Libby Bradford back to serve. Line drive serve. Stedding gets to it. Here's the set, and Gage gets the point in the far side corner.
Megan Gage only 5'10", but hey, playing like she's taller than that.
It's 12-9. North Greenville's up. Served by number 4, Ashlyn Wilkinson. Set at the net by Emmanuel. They'll get it. Number 23, Mickey Drum.
Have a substitution coming in.
Erica Burnham goes back to serve. Line drive serve to Stedding. Here's the set by North Greenville. Goes. Can't get it to stay in bounds. Emmanuel draws back within 1. Burnham to serve again. Line drive serve. That one has to be dug up from the dirt. Dukes pops it over. Saved by number 4, Kane for Emmanuel. And a short tap over by Abby Bradford gets the point for the Lions on the tie at 12.
Bradford being a big catalyst early on for these Lady Lions of Emmanuel College.
Burnham goes back again to serve. Lots of heat on this one, but Stedding gets to it. Here comes the set. And Wilkinson has to send it back over. Now Emmanuel will get their shot. And the block will stay in bounds off of Gage and Pogue. And Emmanuel's going to retake the lead, 13-12.
Got to admire the effort right there by Wilkinson, diving to try and keep the ball alive.
Burnham again. Line drive serve, a little too low into the net. North Greenville will take the point and tie the ball game back up. Here's Porterfield on the serve. And Emmanuel's going to have to knock it over. Burnham gets it to Porterfield. Now North Greenville, Adieye right to Burnham. And Emmanuel again, and my goodness. But North Greenville's going to keep it in bounds and get it back over from Pogue. And somehow they still keep it alive. Here comes Adieye popping it over. Saved by Kane for the Lions. And Emmanuel will come down with that point. Number 5, Libby Bradford finally seals the deal.
That was just a great hit there by Emmanuel. Put it where nobody else could get to it.
Kane on the serve. Here's the set. They'll go to IA here on the near side, and Emmanuel is not going to get to that one.
I don't know about you, Gray, but I'm not lining up to try and play against Yomi Adieye. She's about to kill it.
A senior out of Kennesaw, Georgia. Definitely plenty of experience under her belt. Here's Emmanuel, try to go right down Main Street. Pierce on the block, and it's number 22, Pogue, sending it back over, and now Emmanuel's got to get it over. They will. Here's the set, IEA off speed. Emmanuel gets to that one. Here comes Burnham. Porterfield digs that one up, and now Pierce gets it to land in.
Pierce, a sophomore out of Winston-Salem, showing why she's a big key for these Lady Crusaders.
Served by North Greenville into the net. As we start to progress into the mid-game, neither team able to gain a discernive advantage, all tied up at 15. Porterfield handles the serve, Adieye near side, gets blocked, but North Greenville is able to recover. And Pierce will try her on the far side. Emmanuel's there to handle that one. And too short from Libby Bradford. Will get Crusaders a 1-point lead. Number 11, Sarah Miller, checking back in. And Madison Pogue back to serve. Here comes the set. And North Greenville able to recover that one. Adieye pops it over, Kane. And now number 5, Bradford. Porterfield again handles that one from Burnham on the far side. Here's Miller, right to Kane. And number 7, Burnham again sends it back over. Now North Greenville goes to Miller off the block. Kane back to Burnham. Adieye there. Now here comes Miller for a third time, and she's going to get it.
Third time's the charm. Just an absolutely great rally, and got a timeout called by Emmanuel.
North Greenville inches back out to a 2-point lead, as this is the first timeout taken by either team. We'll take it with them here with the Crusaders up 2 on the North Greenville Sports Network. First time up by Emmanuel over. North Greenville up 2, 17-15. They have the serve. Here's the set by Emmanuel. They elect to take it from Libby Bradford. And Kenzie Pierce right down Main Street, no problem. That's a 3-point lead.
Yep, right down Highway 414, matter of fact.
They hang on to the serve. There's Pogue to Kane, the set. And Pierce gets a piece of that one to block DeBlanc. And it's 4 points up for North Greenville, 19-15. Pogue again to serve. This one sails on her, but it'll stay in bounds. Emmanuel has to return. Here's Burnham. Porterfield digs that one up. The set by Pogue. Adieye partially blocked, but she gets it over. It's a 5-point lead, 2015. And again, Emmanuel has to take their second timeout.
And each team only gets 2 timeouts per set.
And Emmanuel has burned them both. 5 more points needed for North Greenville. It's 2015 here on the North Greenville Sports Network. Timeout. Both timeouts used by Emmanuel as they are down 5, looking for something positive. North Greenville only 5 away from winning the first set. And that's a good way to start. DeBlanc trims the near sideline and gets the Lions back within 4.
And immediately they make a substitution as number 11, Cody Patterson, comes back in.
Patterson back to serve. Floats on her. Now here comes the set by Pierce. Adieye just sends it right back over. Emmanuel will set, and they will try the near side. All the way across the court by DeBlanc, but can't get it to stay in bounds. 21-16.
North Greenville within 4 points of closing this set out.
Stedding and Dupes sub back in. Stedding on to serve. Line drive serve. Here comes the set by Bradford. Far side Burnham. North Greenville digs that one up. Here comes a set. A double hit. Most likely called against Miller over there on the far side.
Yeah, it looked to be the case.
Make it 21-17. The Lions still hanging around. DeBlanc back to serve. Goes all the way across court. Dupes is there to save that one. Here's Pierce on the far side. She gets it in.
Look out.
Pierce back to serve. Floats this one in, and Kane does not get good contact. It'll go out of bounds off her hands. 23-17. It's a 6-point lead. North Greenville only needs 2 more. Pierce back again. Back-to-back serves. Here comes a set by Emmanuel. Burnham, far side. Off the block of goes. Will get her the point. 23-18.
Number 21 for Emmanuel checking back in. That'd be Bradford.
That's number 5, Libby Bradford on the serve. Dupes. Now the set, and now here comes a block. Miller gets blocked, and North Greenville can't keep it in bounds. The Lions get a quick 2 points. It's 23-19. Bradford back again to serve. This one floats, but Dupes is there to handle it. Here's the set by Pose. Far side Miller, able to kept in bounds by Kane. Sent back over by Emmanuel. Stedding goes back to Pose. They'll try near side, and Dupes, and she gets blocked by Abby Bradford.
Yeah, Dupes had a great idea, just better job on defense by Emmanuel.
23-20. North Greenville should still have both of their timeouts if they want to use them. Here's the set by Pogue. They'll go far side to Miller. Emmanuel's able to handle that one, takes a slight tap off the rafters, and Kane sends it over. Now here's Pogue to set. Miller, far side, off speed, gets it to fall.
Sometimes off speed will get the job done, and it did right there.
Set point for North Greenville here at 24-20.
Have Wilkinson checking back in for Miller on North Greenville side.
Wilkinson will go back to serve. Line drive serve, Kane recovers. Here's the set. Far side, off speed, into the net. Abby Bradford a little too short. 4 hits called against Emmanuel, but that won't matter. That will be set 1 to North Greenville, 25-20. North Greenville takes it in the first set, so they will go up 1 set to none in the second set when we return here on the North Greenville Sports Network. Getting ready for the second set between North Greenville and Emmanuel. The Lady Crusaders already up 1 set, looking to make it 2 straight and try to go for the sweep later on if such a thing permits. Go around the world in Crusader athletics real quick. From Ave Maria, Florida, North Greenville 35, Ave Maria 7. That game at the half.
Crusaders had the opening kickoff and scored on their opening drive.
And proceed to tack on 28 more.
See if they can keep it up in the second half. We will keep you posted as things progress. But right now we're focused on volleyball. Right, Gray?
North Greenville will get the second set serve. Number 6 in the pink, that is Hannah Lewis. Number 14, Macon Porterfield back to serve. Porterfield gets us started here in the second set. And a quick point by Julie DeBlanc. Gets the Lions up.
Wasting little time jumping out early.
Exactly the same way the first set started. Quick point by Emmanuel. Now they will get the serve. Here comes the line drive serve in. The set by Pogue. They'll go Adeyeye to the far side, and she gets blocked by DeBlanc and Libby Bradford.
Just a great job by Emmanuel to time that jump right there to get up there and block the shot by Adeyeye.
A line drive serve. Here comes a set by Pogue. Same thing. Adeyeye far side. This time she gets it around the block and inbounds. North Greenville gets the first point. Their first point here in the second set.
Adeyeye is like, all right, the heat didn't work first time around. Let's try some off speed, see if that'll get them. And sure enough, it worked.
Lewis back to serve. Now here comes a set by Emmanuel. They'll go far side to Blanc, up off the block. Lewis digs that one up. Now they will set it, and Pierce can't get it over. Lewis will set for Adeyeye. Floats it. Emmanuel recovers it. Now they come to the near side, and Pierce gets a block along with number 22, Pogue. And Emmanuel will get that point, 3-1.
On a double hit.
Waiting for the signal to serve. There we go. Line drive serve. Recovered by Porterfield. Pogue to set. Adeyeye far side. Emmanuel with a nice recovery. They'll go near side. Burnham gets it over. Porterfield digs it up. Pogue to set. Pierce quickly and will get the point. (3-2). North Greenville down 1. Pogue back to set. Sends this one in. Here comes the set by Bradford. And Burnham pops it over. Pierce recovers it though. They will stick to the near side. Number 11. Can't get it to fall. Miller almost had herself a point. Might as well go ahead and give it to her as the two Emmanuel players bump into each other. Kane and Bradford went for the ball at the same time. Crusaders tied up at 3. 22, Pogue. Back again to serve. Here comes the set by Emmanuel. They'll try the far side. They go cross court, not in bounds from DeBlanc. And North Greenville takes the lead for the first time here in the second set. Already up 1 set. The first game of this triple header volleyball match. Here's the near side. They'll try Burnham off speed. Adeyeye there to dig it up. And now Miller near side. Goes cross court, but Emmanuel recovers it. They'll go Burnham again. Porterfield with a nice dig. Now Adeyeye near side does get it in bounds. And they reverse the decision. The far side official sees something different. So scratch that. Decision reversed. Tied at 4 instead of North Greenville being up by 2. Number 9, Julie DeBlanc. Back to serve. Line drive serve to Porterfield. Here's the set by Pogue. Far side Miller blocked. By number 3 and 23, Sydney Washburn and Nikki Drum. Lions back out in front by 1. Line drive serve, trims the net. Porterfield handles it. Pogue to set. Miller far side off speed, and Emmanuel Drum got a hand on it and sent it to where nobody was. 6-4 Lions up by 2.
I don't know what Emmanuel's head coach told her girls in that huddle, but it seems to have fired them up.
Serve to Miller. And now Pierce goes off speed, and she'll get that one. And for the moment, North Greenville able to turn the tide. Here comes Haley Hester and Megan Stedding in for Porterfield and Adieo.
I want to give a big shout out to Megan Stedding. Passed the practice 2 yesterday. That's big.
Here comes a set by Emmanuel. They'll go to the far side. Drum will get the point after the block deflects out of bounds off of Haley Hester. Serving by Emmanuel, floats in. Pierce handles it. The set by Pogue, near side Miller. And Emmanuel able to recover it with a couple of one-handed saves. Pogue again to set. They'll go far side Hester. Kane there to handle that one. Here comes Burnham on the near side. Pierce sets for Hester, and Emmanuel again saves that one. Now they'll stick it to the far side. And Pogue handles that one to Lewis. And there goes Miller again. Off the rafter! And it lands in the middle of the court where nobody was for Emmanuel.
Rafter is part of the court, after all, right?
North Greenville gets it within one.
Would that qualify as a home bounce?
Very much so. Here's a line drive served by Pierce. They'll go Burnham on the far side, and Hester can't get the block to stay across the other side of the net. Lions push out by 2.
Yeah, on that block, it had her kind of tangled up a little bit. She even tried to save it with her foot, but to no avail.
Burnham on to serve. Short serve into the net. Ashlyn Wilkinson subbed back in, and she will serve now. Floats a serve in, and it can't get in on the near side.
It was close, just was not close enough.
Kane will serve from the near side corner for the Lions. Stedding digs it up. Here's Pogue to set. Hester far side. Another point to Emmanuel.
Emmanuel on a big run right now.
10-7, the Lions inch out by 3. Kane again to serve. This one stays in the middle of the court. Lewis to Pogue to Hester on the far side. Put some smoke on that one, but Kane is there to handle it. And North Greenville will get the point. Hit out of bounds by Emmanuel. Goes there, let it go. Wise decision. Porterfield back on. She'll serve. That one dug up by Burnham. Now Emmanuel on the far side off speed, but Adieye there to handle it. She'll get it back from Pogue, but can't get it in bounds.
Had the right idea going cross court there, just was a bit long. Coach Greg Mosley giving instructions to a couple of his Lady Crusaders after that play.
Abby Bradford on to serve. Line drive serve, trims the net, dug up by Lewis. Here's Gouge with some smoke on that one, and it goes all the way back to the North Greenville side. Now they'll try Adieye. Burnham is there to recover it. Here comes the set, near side. Lewis handles that one, and Pogue flips it over, but Emmanuel able to handle that one. They'll try to go down the middle, and Erica Burnham will get the point as Porterfield was a little too far back.
Right into a little bit of no man's land right there in the middle of the court.
12-8, Lions up 4. Serve trims the net. Lewis makes a diving save. Pogue to set, goes right down the middle, will get it. So the Crusaders back within 3. But after they get the point and the ball back, Emmanuel seems to be able to keep it in front. Here's Lewis. Floats it in. Emmanuel will set it. And now they go down the far side. And again, right past Porterfield. Number 9, DeBlanc, gets the point. 13-9 Lions. Adier off speed, gets it to fall in. So the Crusaders back and forth with Emmanuel, but still down 3. North Greenville with the serve. Here comes the set by the Lions. Burnham near side, smokes it and gets it in.
All right, our color guy, Justin Mathis, had to step away for a moment, so joining you temporarily.
Alan Cahaley.
Yes.
Serve out of bounds from DeBlanc. Well, once again, drawing North Greenville to within 3, but Emmanuel has pretty much dominated the second set.
So far, this has gone a little bit better than my one-man broadcast last night. That was fun. Looks like we have a timeout taken by the Crusaders.
I do apologize for that, Alan.
It's okay. I understand.
So the Crusaders take their first time out here in the second set. They're down 3, looking for some offensive momentum. 14-11 is your score here on the North Greenville Sports Network.
As we come back from this timeout, let's go over a couple of stats real quick. For Emmanuel leading in kills, a 3-way tie. Erica Burnham, Kyla Maxwell Brown, and Julie DeBlanc, all with 5 kills apiece. For the Crusaders, Yumi Adeyeye has 5. I thought that was leading, but I looked further down. Sarah Miller actually leading in kills with 6.
And Burnham just broke that tie. Go ahead and give her 6. That's her 6th kill of the game, and Emmanuel's up 4.
Yeah, Emmanuel's looked a lot better in this second set. They looked pretty good in the first set too, but sort of went in a little bit of a slump about midway through, and the Crusaders were able to take advantage.
And that serve goes into the net off of Libby Bradford, and we have reached roughly the midpoint of the set. So can Emmanuel keep this up into the late game? Here's Pierce on the serve. Burnham to Bradford, and they'll go back to the near side. An amazing save by number 10, Nicole Cranning. And North Greenville gets the point over on the far side. Goes and Hester combined for a block. North Greenville back within 2, and they finally break that 3-point drought. Here's Pierce on the serve. That one gets smoked out of bounds by number 21, Abby Bradford. And now North Greenville, the timeout seems to be working. They're back within 1.
All right, Justin Mathis coming back in.
Here's Pierce.
I'll be back behind the scenes.
Miller, off speed. Kane goes back to handle that one. And Emmanuel has to pop it back over. Here's the set, goes right down the middle, gets it in, and we're tied at 15. And timeout Lions. As North Greenville called a timeout, and they seem to have fixed things for the moment. Emmanuel hoping to do the same thing, tied at 15 here on the North Greenville Sports Network. Quick timeout taken by Emmanuel. They waste no time. We're right back to action. North Greenville's gone on a slight tear. Quick 3 points has them tied up at 15. And here will be Pierce on the serve to Burnham. Emmanuel has to set. They go back to Burnham off speed, the middle. And Emmanuel inches back out front. Stedding reaching out for it, but can't bring it in. Burnham will serve from the far side corner. And she'll get an ace. Nobody for North Greenville moved. Must have thought it was going out of bounds. And Emmanuel rips off 2 points.
And I honestly can't blame the Lady Crusaders for not wanting to move there either. I probably wouldn't have.
Burnham again on the serve. Lewis goes down to handle it. Here's a set by Pogue. Near side Miller. Good save by Burnham. Does a backflip. And Emmanuel pops it back over. Lewis comes in. She'll get it to Burnham. Here's a set for the Lions. They'll try from the far side. Stedding can't bring it in. Number 5, Libby Bradford. Credit her for that one. But the Lions right back up by 3.
Both Steddings and Pogue went for it at the same time. Great effort, just didn't work out.
Both teams with 1 timeout left as the serve goes into the net off of Burnham.
You got it.
Comes Ashlyn Wilkinson back in. She'll go back to serve. To Kane. Setting on the far side. Here comes Emmanuel. And inbound. On the far side, number 21, Abby Bradford. Here's Kane on the serve. Pogue will set, goes near side, gets it off of DeBlanc. Actually, scratch that, Libby Bradford gets it off of her and goes, gets North Greenville back within 2.
Steddings will come out for North Greenville, as will Hester.
Here comes Porterfield back in, the freshman out of Pickens. She'll go back to serve. Sends this one in. Burnham handles it. And again, number 8. This time, Kyla Brown. Good set from Libby Bradford. Lions back up by 3, 2017. Serving by the Lions. They need 5 more. Here's Pogue, and now it goes and gets rejected by Brown and Blanc. Second timeout used for North Greenville. With the Lions up 4, it's 21-17 here on the North Greenville Sports Network. North Greenville's going to take most of the time in this timeout. Their first one's fixed some problems, and then Emmanuel took one, and then they fixed their problems.
Sometimes timeouts fix those.
Come out with a 21-17 lead. Emmanuel's up 4. That's a good way to start for North Greenville. Force a bad serve, and they get back within 3. Lewis back to serve in. Here comes Bradford setting at the net. Far side to Blanc. Can't get it to stay in bounds. 21-19. Lewis again to serve. Floats this one. Kane goes back to handle it. Emmanuel pops it over and short into the net off of Patterson. North Greenville back within one.
Hey, a little momentum shifting over to the Lady Crusaders side of the court.
North Greenville, no timeouts left as Lewis serves it in, and a quick set taken by Bradford, and now Adeyeye gets it off the block. North Greenville takes a point, and the tie at 21, and now here comes Emmanuel. They have one timeout. They elect to use it here. With the way the timeouts have been going, it's the last one, and Emmanuel takes it. Tied up at 21. Let's see what happens when we come back here on the North Greenville Sports Network. Timeout's a crucial part here in the second set. Emmanuel has taken their last one, and the way the momentum has shifted after the timeouts, North Greenville might have their hands full. Both teams need 4 points to win the set. You got to be up by 2, of course, to win outright. Lewis to serve for North Greenville, tied at 21. Kane handles a serve. Pops back into place and now sent back over by Burnham. Lewis there, now Pogue, and now Pierce. Cross court gets it in. Crusaders up by 1. Lewis again to serve. Sends it in and out of bounds. Back to a tie, this time at 22. Nicole Cranning back to serve. Sends this one in. Porterfield handles it. Poe, quick flip at the net. An amazing one-handed save by Kane. And North Greenville's going to take the point, though. 4 hits called against the Lions, but give Allie Kane some style points. This might be a deciding point, 23-22. Madison Pogue back to serve. Sends it in. Comes a set at the net by Bradford. Burnham near side, off speed, handled by Porterfield. Pogue again to set. They'll go Miller. And another good one-handed save. Adeyeye. Now Pogue again. Pierce right at the middle. Gets blocked, but Miller's there to handle it. Pogue to set. Adeyeye far side. Emmanuel there. Quick flip taken, but Pierce saves that one. And now near side Miller off of Emmanuel and still kept in bounds, and they've got to get it over. They will. Lewis
What a rally.
back to Pogue. Adeyeye. Wow.
Adeyeye with the exclamation mark on a magnificent rally put together by both teams, Dre, don't you say?
That is going to be set point for North Greenville, coming back from as deep as a 4-point deficit. Here's Emmanuel. They'll set. Get it past North Greenville's block. Porterfield handles that one. Lewis. And sent back over by Pogue. Emmanuel set to Blanc. Saves her team for the moment. 24-23. And North Greenville needs this point to win by 2. Still set point here in the second set. Serve in by DeBlanc in the net. And that's going to be your second set. Emmanuel comes out on fire, but after a little bit playing the timeout game, North Greenville is able to come away with a 2-point win here in the second set, courtesy of Yomi Adeyeye putting the exclamation point to get the 24th point. So the second set goes to North Greenville 25-23. They're up 2 sets to none and will to go for the sweep against Emmanuel here in conference play on the North Greenville Sports Network. Back for the third set between North Greenville and Emmanuel. The Lady Crusaders already up 2 sets, looking to try and sweep conference opponent Emmanuel and get a conference win after falling to Erskine last night and try and keep pace within the Conference Carolinas race for a volleyball title. Emmanuel down 2 sets, needs to win 3 straight. Kane will start us off. Porterfield there to handle it. Pogue, the set will go to Goj, up off the block, and unable to save it will be Emmanuel. Number 5, Libby Bradford, diving attempt. But North Greenville gets the first point here in the third set. Goes back to serve. Floats this one in and out of bounds. 1-1. Emmanuel gets their first point. Porterfield goes down the handle to serve. Here comes Adier on the near side. Saved by Burnham. They have a point North Greenville and a 5 hit. 4 hit. 4 hits called against the Lions. North Greenville back up by 1, 2-1. Serving by Pogue. Now Emmanuel goes to the far side, and Lewis handles that hot one. And now here comes Miller, but can't get it in bounds. Actually, then they reversed that call.
Yeah, the North Greenville players, including Pierce and company, pointed at the official across the way. Now the Emmanuel coach wants an explanation. She gets a very brief one about in 5 seconds.
So switch the point back to North Greenville's column. It's 3-1. And now Emmanuel Burnham has to send it from almost the backcourt. Lewis is there to handle it. Adeyeye to Kane. And now Bradford sets for DeBlanc. She gets blocked, and it's sent back over immediately. Pierce into the far side corner. Sends that one. It's 4-1 North Greenville.
Lady Crusaders didn't want to leave any doubt on that point.
Here's a serve by Pogue. Short one, but Emmanuel makes a diving save for it. Number 11, Patterson. Now here comes Miller. She gets blocked, and it's going to stay in bounds. DeBlanc and Brown.
I have a sub coming in for Emmanuel. That's number 15.
Here's a serve to Porterfield. And Pierce gets it off the block, but Emmanuel's there to save it. Here comes Burnham far side. And off of Porterfield, she'll get the point.
Just great placement right there by the Emmanuel Lions.
Number 10, Nicole Cranning, back to serve. Here's a set by Pogue. Near side, Miller. Not in bounds, and the Lions come back to tie it at 4. Served by Cranning. This one goes long. Porterfield goes back to handle it. Adeyeye off speed will get North Greenville back out in front. Megan Stedding will go back to serve this one. And that one goes out of bounds. Emmanuel gets a tie, tied up at 5, and the ball back. Here's Lewis. She'll go to Dukes. And Emmanuel's there to save it. Here comes the set. Far side, Burnham to Pogue. Now Lewis and Dukes again near side. They have a call at the net.
5 hits.
I guess, a 4-hit call against North Greenville. Against Emmanuel, excuse me. 6-5 North Greenville leads, and this serve does get down. Pierce sends it high, but on an arc, and it trims the side the backcourt line, 7-5. Here's Pierce back again to serve. And she'll get an ace for it. Craning not able to get to it in time. 8-5, North Greenville up 3. Back again to serve is Pierce. This time Emmanuel's going to get to this one. Far side, Burnham smacks it and gets it inbounds. Sydney Washburn back to serve. Number 5, actually Bradford. Dukes handles the serve. Pierce goes, and Emmanuel able to keep it in play. Burnham off speed. Dukes makes a diving save, finds Pogue. Goes, knocks it over. Goes, still gets it over after Emmanuel deflected it back. Here's Burnham near far side. Lewis gets that one. Now to Pogue. They'll try Dukes here on the near side. Off the block, but Kane gets to it. Now here comes near side off speed. Emmanuel, number 21, Abby Bradford, gets that point. North Greenville now only up 1. Served by Bradford goes to Dukes. Set by Pogue. They'll go far side, and Miller has it deflected up, but Kane saves it. And now near side, out of bounds, this time off of Abby Bradford. And North Greenville inches back out by 2. Wilkinson, Ashlyn Wilkinson checks back in. She'll go back to serve this one into play. Here's the serve. It's low and into the net.
Just could not get enough underneath that serve.
Burnham back to serve. She has 9 kills for the Lions. Stedding handles it. Pogue, quick flip, and catches Emmanuel unawares. We'll give her a point. It's now
Steddings.
9-8.
Sorry about that, Grace. Steddings and Dukes checking out. Dowdy Yeye and one other Lady Crusader checking back in.
10-8. Porterfield back to serve. Sends it in. Burnham handles it. Here comes a set. They'll go near side, and that was Bradford getting blocked. Now try Burnham right down the middle, and she did not get good contact trying to go down the middle. North Greenville in front by 3, 11-8.
North Greenville trying to settle in here. Possibly put away this third set.
Porterfield floats this one in. Here comes a set by Emmanuel. They'll fake it to the near side. They don't get it in. A double hit. Actually, they will call a double hit against North Greenville. So, again, reverse the call and give the point to Emmanuel. 11-9, Crusaders still up 2. Here's Kane on the serve to Porterfield. Set by Pogue. Adeyeye up off the block. Kane handles that one. Here comes the set. They'll come near side to Bradford. And Abby Bradford on a tear here in the third set. Gets the Lions back within 1.
She's not someone you want to mess with.
She has 4 kills already. And Pogue again tries to get the quick flip, and she will be rewarded for it. Emmanuel unable to keep it alive. The 12-10 North Greenville. Megan Gouge back to serve. Line drive serve to Burnham. Emmanuel has to go back to set it. Here comes Bradford, right to Gouge. Dig that one up. Here's Adeyeye near side, and inbounds for the point. Deflects off of Burnham, 13-10 North Greenville. Goes back again to serve to Burnham. Now here's a set, and blocked up by Pearson. She pops it right back, and she'll get the point.
Finders keepers.
And Emmanuel will have to take their first time out here in the third set. North Greenville out to a 4-point lead, 14-10 here on the North Greenville Sports Network. North Greenville's out to a 4-point lead. It's 14-10 over the Emmanuel College Lions. Emmanuel had to take their first time out to try and stop the bleeding and get the momentum back on their side. Megan Gouge back to serve. Sends it in, and she will get an ace as a miscommunication between Kane and Burnham will give North Greenville their 15th point. And this is where in the ball game where we're into the mid game and Emmanuel has experienced some fall off. They need to keep it alive and win 3 straight. Goes again to serve. Kane gets it. Emmanuel sets. Burnham far side up off the block and out of bounds. And Emmanuel finally finds the scoreboard and gets another point. It's 15-11.
Great block by the Lady Crusaders, just couldn't keep it in front of them.
Abby Bradford to serve. To the near side and Wilkinson. Pogue to set. Here comes Adeyeye near side and she'll get it.
And Emmanuel was about to go ahead with a substitution if they were allowed to. The referee's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up there.
North Greenville up 5 on the serve is Pogue. There comes a set by the Lions. Right down the middle comes number 5, Libby Bradford. Or, excuse me, it's number 9, Julie DeBlanc.
Very little delay between the set and the kill right there for Emmanuel. Allowed them to get the point.
16-12. As Cranning serves, Porterfield handles it, and they'll go right down the middle, and Miller gets it to bounce off of Rachel Tollison. And North Greenville back up 5. Stedding back to serve. Sends this one in. Kane gets it. Here comes a set, and right down the middle again goes DeBlanc. As 5 North Greenville players, all but one was stacked up against the net. DeBlanc to serve to Lewis. Here's Pogue. Pierce on the far side. Nice dig there by number 10, Cranning. As a double hit against the Lions will give North Greenville their 18th point. Pierce to serve with North Greenville up 5, 18-13. Nice dig there by Cranning. Here comes Burnham on the far side, and she smokes that one.
Burnham starting to catch fire for Emmanuel.
Her 10th kill of the game.
All right, let me rephrase that. She has caught fire.
I think she's been on fire since the start. Really no question about that for her. Emmanuel gets the point in the serve. Here they come. North Greenville dupes near side, gets it to deflect off of Burnham. Kane gets that one, and Burnham sends it right back over. Now Stedding to Pogue, and now goes.
It was tipped.
Indeed it was. Most likely off of Burnham, who was back there. Go ahead and give Gouge another point. North Greenville maintains a 5-point advantage.
The line judge there on the left side of the court thought it was not tipped, but the referee, the official in front of the score table, was able to see it.
Wilkinson serves for North Greenville. Emmanuel down 5, off speed. Abby Bradford gets the point. Erica Burnham, 10 kills so far for her. She will go back to serve. Sends this one in. Stedding handles it. Pogue will set for Gouge, far side, and she'll get it to deflect off of Burnham for the point. Here comes Adeyeye and Porterfield back in. Lake and Porterfield back to serve. Sends it in. Here comes the set for Emmanuel. They'll go near side, and Abby Bradford kills that one. Emmanuel hangs in there, 4 points down though. Kane on the serve from the far side corner, short and into the net.
Didn't quite hit the serve on the apex at its highest point.
4 points away from a win for North Greenville, trying to sweep the Lions. Gouge to serve. Solid contact. Here comes Emmanuel right back. And inbounds. Abby Bradford again. And that will be her 9th kill.
Lions not going away.
Bradford on the serve. Here's Pogue to set. Adeyeye near side, up off the block. Burnham saves it, and Bradford will have to set. And now Porterfield with a good dig on the other end. Back to Adeyeye, right to Kane. Here's a set, quick flip by Bradford. North Greenville's ready for it. Adeyeye, third time. Yes, she'll get it. Say it was tipped out of bounds. 22-17, North Greenville needs 3 more.
So Miller will check back in.
And number 2, Rachel Tolson for the Lions. Pogue with the serve. It's short. Emmanuel gets to it though. And here comes DeBlanc back with a kill. That is her 10th and puts her in a tie with Burnham. So 2 Lady Lions in double digits for kills.
The official telling Coach Mosley how many substitutions he has left for this set. Don't think they're relevant at this point.
Serving by Emmanuel, handled by Porterfield. Pogue will set, Miller right down the middle, gets it to fall in bounds. DeBlanc and Burnham unable to handle it. 23-18. Stedding back in. Adeyeye to the bench. Stedding gets the signal to serve. Sends it in. And she'll get an ace. A miscommunication between Collison and Kane will give North Greenville match point at 24-18.
What do you see? Right.
Stedding the serve. Match point. Kane handles it. Here's the set for Emmanuel. Burnham, far side corner. Goes off speed. And the Lions stay alive for the moment. Number 23, Mickey Drum, back in for the Lions. Down 5. Had their work cut out for him with North Greenville at match point. Libby Bradford to serve for North Greenville. Trims the net. Porterfield handles it. Here comes the set. Miller off speed right down the middle. Emmanuel hangs on, and Burnham puffs back over. Now to Stedding. Back to Pogue, and Pierce will get it. And that'll do it. 25-19 here in the third set. North Greenville sweeps Emmanuel in Conference Carolinas play. and gets their 7th win in the Conference Carolinas while improving to 15-6 overall.
They'll have one more opportunity to improve upon their overall record later this afternoon.
Against the Benedict College Tigers, who are in the house and will be playing Emmanuel after Emmanuel has given some time to rest and warm up, and Benedict gets some time to warm up. But numbers-wise, Yomi Adeyeye leading North Greenville with 12 kills, closely followed by Pierce and Miller, both with 8. And then, of course, you have the Lincoln Porterfield will finish with the most digs. She will have, actually, second most digs. She has 11. Hannah Lewis finishes with 18. Over to the Lions side, 2 Lady Lions in double digits for kills. Erica Burnham with 11, Julie DeBlanc with 10, and then Abby Bradford finishes 1 short at 9. So that'll do it for our first game here in this triple header. Coming up next in just a little bit will be Emmanuel and Benedict, as now Justin will send it to you with an update from Ave Maria, Florida.
Yes, at the end of the third quarter, North Greenville in cruise control. It appears 42-7. The only thing that changed since the last time we talked to you was North Greenville's first drive of the third quarter. Will Hunter, the backup quarterback for the Crusaders, threw a 15-yard strike to Robbie Brown.
So
Nelson Hughes appears to be done. He completed 9 of his 14 passes for 111 yards and 3 touchdowns.
So North Greenville looking for a second win across the athletic club. And the volleyball team will try to pick up another one later on today against non-conference opponent Benedict. Stay tuned here. We'll have Benedict and Emmanuel coming up next on the North Greenville Sports Network.